Greetings from the workshop. Hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe and getting busy doing something. This is just a short little vlog here today. I just want to talk about something I'm doing that's a little bit different. I've been showing all this coring on the bowl blanks lately, and I'm going to be installing an air conditioner. I have a client that has a building that's about 20 years old, about 2001, so it's 19 years old, I guess. And they had a tenant move out, and there's a bunch of minor things to do. I gotta replace a exhaust fan in the bathroom, and I gotta clean a couple of things, and I gotta repair some faucets. Put the call it packing in Japanese. Gaskets, I guess. I don't know, the little rubber things. I got to replace a couple of those and a couple of faucets. One faucet actually has to be, I think, completely replaced. The mirror needs polishing because it's got like a mineral stuff on it. I put some of that kind of grinding stuff on it, and there's a special mirror cleaning stuff that I have. Clean the mirror up and do a few other things like that. Make the place, you know, spiffy and nice. But the main thing I have to do is I have to replace an air conditioner. Now, the air conditioner that's in there is 19 years old. And it's a Daikin unit, which is quite well known in Japan, Japanese brand, good quality brand. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with it. It worked fine for the last tenant. There are no complaints. And but the client decided that since we have this chance, and since that, you know, this time of year, generally this time of year, you can buy an air conditioner for, you know, considerably cheaper than you can in summer, obviously. And also, it's much better to replace the air conditioner. I mean, it's 19 years old, so it's much better to replace the air conditioner now when there's nobody living in there than have to go in and replace the air conditioner while the tenant's living there in the middle of summer when they might have to, you know, inconvenience a tenant for anywhere up to a week to get an air conditioner and install it, yada yada. So I said, yeah, sure, that's great, sounds good to me. So one of the things I had to do though, because I took the old air conditioner out, and that's the one that I brought down here to my workshop actually, because my air conditioner in my workshop is probably 30 years old and it's dead as a doornail. So I'm going to replace it with a 19-year-old air conditioner. I mean, it's a move up. So one of the things that I'm going to do though is put a backer board on the wall. So eventually I'll take you into the apartment and you can see, and I'll install the air conditioner in that. Please understand, this is not going to be a tutorial on installing air conditioners because I know how to do it. I've got all the tools and everything else, but I'm not going to really teach you how to do it. There's lots of very good units, very good videos on how to do it online that you should watch before you watch anything that I do. So it's what they call a dual split unit, or a mini split, I think they call it back home. I'm not sure. So there's a compressor outside that sits on the veranda, and inside there's a head unit that sits on the wall, hangs on the wall. And where it hangs on the wall, the guys who built this apartment, this kind of stuff drives me nuts. They put a hole in the wall for the air conditioner, right? There's a hole in the wall. So that's where all the pipes and the drain and the electrical wire and everything go there. So obviously that means the air conditioner is going to go in that spot where the hole in the wall is. So you would think they would put a piece of plywood in the wall, either behind the drywall or, you know, in the wall in such a way that you just put the drywall up and get 12 millimeter plywood, same as the drywall, put it up against it, mud it, wallpaper it, you know, Bob's your uncle. But nope, they didn't do that. When I took this air conditioner off the wall, I could not believe there was probably 24 screws into the drywall. One of them, I think, hit the very top. Like this is on. It's kind of like on a column, or no, a column is up and down, a beam side to side. On the outside wall, there's kind of a step down. It's about 30. I think it's 36 centimeters. That's like what, 14 inches, 15 inches, and that's where the air conditioner goes. And so, like, it kind of, if you're looking from the side, it goes like this and back like this, and here's the sliding door. Anyways, you'll see it eventually. So there's just a board on the corner, a board on the top, and there's nothing in between. And there's no like studs. Wherever the air conditioner is, they didn't think to put a... Anyways, like I said, it drives me nuts. So I'm going to put a backer board on, just because it's ridiculous that the air conditioner is basically held on by one screw into that top board and 24 other screws that just go into drywall. They're basically do nothing. So that whole air conditioner is essentially hanging on one screw. So I've made a backer board. Got it right here. It's obviously for the hole for that. I've got it painted and sanded and smoothed and round edges. It needs another coat of paint, so I'll do that later today, and I'll probably get the air conditioner installed tomorrow. And I'll attach that obviously in the top and the bottom of the column, and then this air conditioner will be, and every air conditioner forevermore will have a nice backer board to go to. It's a bit of a rant, I know, but it drives me nuts when they do that. It also drives me nuts in a bathroom or a toilet where they put a towel hanger on the wall and it just goes into the drywall and there's like maybe a crappy little anchor there. Why don't you just put a piece of plywood in the wall? I mean, put it in that general area. It drives me nuts. Or, ooh, going on a rant here. Or when in Japan, everybody has the washlet, the robo toilets, the spray the water up your bum toilets. And they all need, of course, water, which is right there, but they also need electrical. And if you're sitting on the toilet right here, so I'm sitting down on the toilet, and the wall is to my left side, you would think that they would put the plug where the toilet plugs into, because it's got this big, ugly GFI thing on it. You would think they would put that kind of on the back wall underneath the toilet. Nope, they put it right there beside you where you can see it. You can look down, oh look, there's the big plug and there's the wires hanging in space. Why they don't put it on the back wall? Like, it's, I don't know, attention to detail, I guess. It's something that, sorry, I went on a rant there. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the air conditioners. I just wanted to say that I generally will get a Daikin unit if I can. I've had great success with them. 2 thumbs up for Daikin. Not that I've had failures with other units. Well, I try to stay away from the no brand knockoff units from China, just in general. What I have found, and this is definitely the case today, or for this air conditioners, we looked around and I found a 2017 new old stock Daikin air conditioner that is more than adequate for the size. That's the other thing. The room, let's say the room is, they measure rooms here in tatami, and a 1 tatami is like 3 foot by 6 foot. So let's say the room is an 8 tatami room, whatever that is. I'm not doing math on YouTube. Sorry, not gonna do it. You guys can do the math. An 8 tatami room, like the main room. It's a small 1-room apartment, like a studio apartment, I guess you call it. And so if it says it's an 8-mat room, or like a 7-mat room, let's just say for argument's sake, I will not put an 8-mat air conditioner in, I'll put a 10-mat air conditioner in, because in my opinion, the price difference is usually not a lot. It can be, but usually it's not a lot. But in my opinion, the 10-mat air conditioner will last longer because it's not working at peak all the time, trying to cool that room off. It also makes a difference. Like if this room is in an apartment where it's all concrete, and it's on, let's say, the second floor of a 8-story building, and it's on the north side of the building where it doesn't get a lot of sun, then you can probably go with the 8-mat, it'll be fine. But if you're on the top floor, there's nothing above it, so you've got like 4 cold walls, you've got, the top is cold, the front is cold, the one side is cold, the back is cold, and then so only the bottom and the one side are warm walls. In other words, they butt up against other apartments. And it gets a lot of sunshine, then I think that that's the kind of one where you should err on having a larger air conditioner. So I will always go for a 3-year-old new old stock Daikin over a brand new other brand air conditioner, because I've had great success. I know my tenants have had great success. I mean, there's one building recently I changed out an air conditioner in, and they were all, when the building was built 26 years ago, they were all Daikin units. And I know that when the building was built that they weren't cheap. But those units in that building, and there's, let me think, there's 12 or 14, no, there's 14 apartments in that building. And in each apartment, there's at least 2 air conditioners. So that's, do the math, it's like, there's 20 or 30 air conditioners in that building. They've replaced 3 of them. Now, that being said, they're all getting to the point where probably in the next 5 years, all of them are going to need replacing. But getting that kind of length of time out of an air conditioner, in the long run, it's much cheaper. It's like everything that we do, guys. A tool that costs more today, over 10 years, if it's still in perfectly working condition and it's a pleasure to use, is much better, right? So it's the same with air conditioners. You buy the really cheap ones, and often they don't last. They just don't. They're just not made to the same quality standard. The Daikin are really good units, and so I will always buy a new old stock Daikin over a brand new other brand. Rant over. So anyways, I'll take you along. I haven't ever shown this before, me doing a little renovation. You get to see inside of a fairly small Japanese apartment with nothing in it, no furniture, no nothing. You'll get to see. It's a nice little apartment. I'm not sure what it rents for. I'll have to check with the real estate agent. I think it's around $900. something like that. And we're in downtown Tokyo here. We are in downtown Tokyo. So I think it's a decent unit. Nice little building, good area. Anyways, I'll take you along for that, but for today, that's just going to be it. You're going to get to listen to me talking and telling you my opinion on stuff. So there you go. I hope everybody out there is staying safe. You're social distancing. You're washing your hands. When you go outside, you wear your mask. Everybody is doing something, getting off the couch and making something, building something, whatever. Read a book, for crying out loud. Just do something, okay? That's about it. I'm signing off. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.